Hello and welcome to SIIWII's News Digest, Fash and Tech, where fashion and technology meet, your bi-weekly dose. So Puma is coming out with a digital fashion show in New York Fashion Week on September 13th. And it's using the show to unveil its two unconventional new sneakers, the Nitro Inferno and Nitro Fastroid, available exclusively via redeemable NFTs. And something very interesting about those sneakers is that they were first conceived as digital copies and then they were turned into physical sneakers. Puma will also stage an online experience taking place on Black Station. Black Station goes another step, designed like a futuristic lobby that visitors can wander through. The permanent 3D online space will get occasional refreshes and serve as Puma's platform to highlight new virtual products and experiences. So Puma is catching up to its competitors Nike and Adidas, who have already made steps into the Web3 and Metaverse. So how did Puma create a digital-first shoe? So the global creative at Puma gave the design team when they started on the Inferno and Fastroid was to take any beautiful or visually interesting elements they wanted and apply them to a digital design, without considering the usual constraints of footwear, like how it would be manufactured or how it would work on foot. And when they took the design physically, they made initial changes, but they were sure not to change the integrity of the design. Okay, so I want to ask you, is this a real human or a virtual human? And while you are guessing, I want to introduce to you SIIWII, the global apparel B2B network. If your company is involved in the apparel supply chain, then SIIWII is where to be. Create your company account today and become part of the SIIWII community, gaining a ton of exposure for your business and showcasing your products to many potential buyers relevant to your industry. Yes, and this is all for free. Create your free company account today using this link right here. An exhilarating community is waiting to connect with you. Okay, so did you guess? So will you believe me if I tell you that this is a virtual model or a virtual influencer? And there's an LA-based modeling agency turning real models into digital avatars. Why are they doing that? Well, it's for brands to use these models in their campaigns in the metaverse. So the modeling agency Photogenics used 3D scans of the models' faces to make the avatars, while their bodies were made from scratch. Models can now do shoots, drops, wearables, events, and other modeling jobs in the metaverse. Brands just pay a fee to use the avatar models for a certain amount of time in their metaverse campaigns. Photogenic hopes that when they do that, they will avoid the problem of having non-realistic looking models and to make them the least cartoonish as they can. So a huge example of this is Lil Miquela, a virtual influencer with many followers on Instagram, and she even worked with Calvin Klein. Let us know what you think of virtual influencers and virtual models. So the fashion relationship with buy now, pay later is changing. So over the last 3 years, installment payment services like Klarna has spread all over fashion retailers' websites. And they brought in new customers knowing that they can spread their payments over months or years. Fashion companies are nervous about allowing yet another intermediary to have dibs on data about their customers and transactions. Similar concerns have kept many brands off of Amazon and other e-commerce sites. For instance, when a consumer opts to check out with Afterpay, they are taken to a BNPL firm's website to complete the transaction. And these companies may then own valuable information about who that customer is, as well as broader data on shopping habits. And now what fashion companies want is that those installment payment companies to stay invisible. Also, more traditional banks like Barclays and HSBC are also starting to have their own buy now, pay later options. Thank you for tuning in this SIIWII News Digest, Fash and Tech. We are here bi-weekly giving you the latest news in tech in fashion. Don't forget, create your company account for free today using this link right here. And don't forget to follow us on social media. We will be back very soon.